I'm Teagan.
I'm Haley.
And I'm Maddie. And today we're going to be answering some questions about the nutcracker. So every single year we perform in the nutcracker, our studio does it. And we just thought it would be fun to answer some questions about, like, life when nutcracker season is coming around.
Yeah, because like you're seeing like the nutcracker part week.
Yeah, like behind the scenes, that's coming soon. So be able to see that.
Yeah. Okay. What's your biggest struggle when it comes to rehearsing the nutcracker during the school year?
For me, it's balancing rehearsals with schoolwork. Because sometimes, especially when we have rehearsal on Saturdays, that's when I get a lot of my schoolwork done during that time. So then, like, having to... What?
On Saturdays?
Yes.
During rehearsal, you get schoolwork done?
Not during rehearsal, but that's when I could be getting a lot of my schoolwork
That's
done.
not what you
And
said.
on Wednesdays,
They're just long.
they're
Sometimes.
just... Yeah.
Yeah, and like sometimes I put just like all the dance classes before school, and I just do my schoolwork after I come home from dance.
Me too.
And I don't spend enough time on
Me
it.
too. And it drains
But
your
it's
energy.
fine. I pass. Of course,
That's
obviously,
good.
I'm not gonna fail.
I'm glad.
What do you like about our nutcracker, and what do you wish you could change? I like the costumes. Some of them are really pretty.
I wish we can add some of the parts that were taken
Yes.
out.
I wish we had a
Same.
Fritz.
Same.
I wish
We
we
don't
like
have
normal
a Fritz.
finale.
We don't do that. We don't have
Yeah.
a normal finale. Our finale is cut short.
Same with like the opening angel scene. Like I wish
that's
we
also
had
cut short.
like not all the
That's
people
not
get
even there.
introduced.
A lot of the things, our nutcracker is shorter, so they obviously have to cut a lot of stuff from it out. And they cut a lot of the stuff that I think is kind of important.
Yeah.
But I agree with the costume things. I think the costumes are really pretty.
I also like, since we don't have like an adult lead, we do Snow Angelicus, which is like Clara and the Snow Queen, and I really like that. It's
Yeah.
so pretty, and so is the music.
Yes.
I wish we could change what we do for the Sugar Plum Pa though, which is Clara, Sugar Plum, and the mom, Clara's mom, because I just don't like the choreography that much.
I
Yeah.
agree.
But I really like the music. How has performing the Nutcracker changed since performing it when you were younger?
It got smaller.
Yeah, but I think it's like growing again. And some of the teachers have changed, so there's different choreography for like the younger kids' dances especially.
Yeah.
They have this like one costume that I think is so pretty for like the Seraphim Angels, which is like the lead, and they don't use it anymore because they made it
That needs
adults.
to be brought
Made it
back.
adults now, not like kids.
Yeah.
Who are like a little more advanced than the other ones, which is kind of sad because those costumes are actually really pretty in my opinion. What's your favorite part about Nutcracker rehearsals and least favorite part?
My favorite part is definitely hanging out with you guys. It's such
Yeah.
like good vibes, and we always like get to talk to each other and stuff. My least favorite part is how long they are, and sometimes when we have to relearn the choreography, it's boring.
Yeah, in the very
It can get
beginning,
really
like
boring.
teaching the people, the dancers who don't know it, but like you already know it, like especially like when you're
It
cooler.
can feel like it can drag
Yeah,
on
and I know,
forever.
and I know it's like really important, obviously,
For
but
people
like
to learn it, but
sometimes I'm just like.
just makes me mad.
Yeah.
Super part is also like when you're doing something, and like obviously like everyone's in their studio rehearsal, especially like the big ones, and everyone's just like watching you, and it's only you. That's so scary.
Yeah,
That
is
really
scary.
stresses me out when it's just like I'm like in my
I
little
know. I feel like
corner
people are,
about
like,
to go
waiting
on.
for people.
I know, and then like I'm afraid like when I go up further, like I'm gonna kick somebody, and I'm like, oh my god. That's stresses me out. Do you think Nutcracker Boot Camp has a big impact on the parts we actually get?
I would say kind of.
Yeah, I feel like decisions are definitely made from that camp,
Yeah.
but there's also, it's like impossible to do every single, obviously, dance there.
I think they are,
So
but
some-
I just think that
She definitely
what
has
we
an
do
idea.
in classes affects us more during the summer because
Well,
Nutcracker Boot Camp
yeah.
is everything is shoved into like 1 week.
Yeah, but she also just wants to see, like, just because, like, you're a good dancer doesn't mean, like, the part will look good on you.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Just, like, with the choreography. So, like, do you think the casting is rigged? So, like, sometimes she just, like, has an idea of the person who she wants and she doesn't give other people a chance.
I wouldn't say rigged.
I don't think it's rigged, but I feel like she does
but
definitely,
I would
like...
say not thought through sometimes all the way.
But obviously,
Yeah.
like, just only sometimes. Like, not...
For some part, not all the time.
Yeah, some parts is
For
just,
some
like...
certain parts and some certain just, like,
I don't
little
want to
things.
say, like, anything specific, but, like, I feel like sometimes I'm just like, what? Like, that person...
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, or, like,
sometimes
that
it just
person
doesn't make sense.
deserves this rather than this, like...
And some parts just look better on other people.
Yeah, like, just, like I said, like, just because, like, you're a good dancer or whatever doesn't mean, like, the part will
fit
look
you.
good on you. Like, I don't know. I feel like they need to cater who they choose for it based on what we can do better.
Yeah.
What dance is the most stressful for you?
Most stressful.
I don't know.
Arabian.
Yeah.
Only because I'm on stage by myself. But that's stressful. It's like stressful in such a different way than like snow. Because snow, I'm stressed I'm gonna like fall or mess up or hit someone. And Arabian, I'm just stressed I'm gonna like embarrass myself.
I think the most stressful dance I've done is Sugar Plum. That dance really stresses me out, especially when I was saying, like, in the rehearsals when everyone's watching you, like, especially that, too. It's just, like, so scary. Like, I feel like everyone's just, like, watching. Obviously, people aren't waiting for me to mess up, but sometimes I'm like...
It feels like
Oh,
that,
yeah, it
though.
feels like it. Like, I'm just like, oh, like, what mistake will Teagan make today? Like, that's how I feel like sometimes. You know, on the other side, what dance do you feel the most comfortable doing? Like, I think I would say either maybe
Party
flutes
scene.
core. I just like feel like flutes core, marzipan, whatever you call it. That like I could do
Yeah.
that in my sleep. Same with like the
That's
snow
easy.
core.
That's how I feel about Snow Angelicus. Because I don't do the two main
It's
parts.
in
I'm
the
just
core.
in the background. I'm in the core. That's what it is.
Yeah,
That's
I
how
feel
I
like
feel about that.
party too. Like I'm like one of the
Pretty
dolls, and I've
chill.
done it for a few years.
A lot of core parts, for the most part, you can just kind of, once you know the choreography, just turn your brain
Yeah.
off and like follow other
And then like when
people,
you're
so
like
it's
when you're doing it for a few years, I
Mhm.
don't know. When you were a little kid, did you ever think you would have gotten leads / what did you imagine for yourself? TBH.
I guess.
When I was a little kid, like I'm sure I had like, wow, I want to do that part, but I don't remember it like
Well,
whatsoever.
how little are we talking? Because when I was little, I was like, I'm gonna be Sugar Plum in New York. But like little, like 7 years old at the studio, I was like, I'm gonna be the Moor.
Really?
Yes, I wanted
That's
to
one
be
of the
the
dolls.
You stole that part from
I'm
me.
sorry, guys. I've
I
been the
wanted to
more.
be more.
You wrecked Maddie's dreams.
I don't know if I'm gonna be the more this year again.
Yes,
That's
you
a
will be.
scandal. I don't know. I feel like she might give it to. Am I allowed to say someone's name? I feel like they might give it to this one girl. Okay, guys. Last question.
Yay!
Woo! What was your favorite nutcracker and why?
I would say 2019 because it was so big.
Yeah.
There's so many people.
I would say 2019, but I don't remember it.
That year.
I don't remember performing it.
I like looking back on 2019 Nutcracker, but I remember 2019 Nutcracker, I was stressed because it was my first year on point in the Nutcracker. That kind of scared me a little bit, if I'm being honest.
I also
know
like
what
when
my
I did
favorite
Clara the first time.
I
was
think, again, like looking back on, not during the Nutcracker season, but looking back on it, I think my favorite one was probably 2021 because that's the year I was Clara. And like that was really stressful for me, but I would do Clara again in a heartbeat. Like low key, I really loved that role. And I like last year's Nutcracker too, but that's just because like I got due and I really want to do that. But the other parts in that one, there's just this one dance that I didn't really like. It was a new dance and like it was getting so hyped up and like we did it and I was like,
Not good.
ooh. And in that dance I slipped on stage. I was just doing bourrées and out of nowhere I just went, I didn't fall, but that was kind of embarrassing.
I don't know what my favorite year was, to be honest.
Maddie.
I don't know. 2019 was good because it was big, but I literally don't remember it. I liked 2018. I was
Yeah.
kind of cute.
2018 was my first year with like a lot of parts.
Yeah, I feel like I should say 2018. Like that was my like I was like a Polly and I was doing the hula hoop
Yeah.
things and I was cute and tiny.
Yeah, like that was my first year with multiple.
And I loved being a party girl.
2019 I was a party boy.
It's
That was
because
kinda-
you were tall.
Yeah, well, somebody who was really short did it too.
Oh yeah, that's true. But she had short hair,
True.
so that's
True.
why she.
But 2018 party scene, my dress for that dance, like my costume got switched like so many times because like they found one that looked like they liked for me, and then like they just switched the colors of it, but it was the same dress because of like who I was around, and then like they decided it didn't work and it didn't work. Long story short, like I probably switched my dress like 5 times, and it was like I was like little, so that was kind of like annoying, stressful, like whatever. And then I ended up with this like kind of really ugly dress. It's not even that ugly, but at the time I thought it was that like really ugly, and I remember I went home and I cried. But I remember the Saturday night performance, I think in 2018, which is the bad dress year. We also like wear sweaters when we like, because we walk down the aisles like we're arriving to the party, and I forgot to take mine off on stage. I remember I was literally so hot because it was like this knit sweater. It was like a long sleeve, and my dress was long sleeve too, and I was literally like overheating.
Oh no.
And there was a part where they were like handing us our presents, and I literally was debating. I was like, do I try to really quickly take this off and throw it off stage? I didn't want like the director to get mad at me because I was like a little kid and I didn't know what she would say.
Well, you probably could have just taken it off like in the back, like your mom.
I know. I thought about it, but I just like.
But in the moment, no,
I would
stressful.
I would probably try to find a way to do it now.
Okay.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe.
Hopefully
Like,
that wasn't boring.
Subscribe
I'm
down
sure it
below.
wasn't. We're not boring.
Follow us
Never.
on Instagram.
Oh yeah.
You can find our ads.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.